the West.
Okay. We got company, man. We got company. Hey, chat house, learn how to act. Let's bring in the I hit the wrong button. Let's bring in the Hall of Famer. Yo.
Oh, D!
What's going on, buddy?
What's up, baby?
You gotta hang. I'm closing all of these tabs. Yo, congratulations, Hall of Famer.
What? I gotta give her some air horns. Hold on. Come on, I gotta give her some air horns. We got a Hall of Famer here.
I can't hear.
I got another one for you. We got a Hall of Famer here. Air horns. Let's go.
What's going on, fellas?
Man, congratulations, man. I'm so happy for you. This is so long overdue. We were just talking about how you walked out of the ABL as the MVP, walked into the WNBA as the MVP and in the defensive player of the year. And I just kept looking. Hall of Fame nods coming out soon. Like, when's Yo gonna get hers?
Yo, it's okay. You know, everybody say about time, but I'm looking at it like this is the right time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, God blessed me with so many abilities and blessed me with an amazing family that gave me the opportunity to do what I was able to do. So this is the right time. It's Yo's time. That's what we say.
That's right.
It's Yo time. It's my retirement party, so we gonna do it right.
So before my man KC jumps in here, I was telling the story, like, you're all smiles and you're happy. When I first met you, you were intimidating.
Okay, listen, let me tell you something. We go way back, baby, but you're not gonna tell people how mean I was. Yo, that was that game phase. That's the game phase. That's game phase.
I didn't say you was mean. I just said you was. I remember the moment we met. It was in the parking lot of the practice facility at Arco, and Kara said, "Yo, this is Yo." Yo looked straight at me. Hey, how you doing? And keeps moving. And I was like, well, that's good. I mean, I didn't anger her, so like I'm gonna take that as a good nod right there. Like, that works.
Listen, if you was standing next to K-Law, you was good people, but I had to, make that phone call with her later on. Like, yo, who was that? Who was that? Who you talking? So
I heard about that.
No, great times, D. Great times.
Hey, Yolanda, I'm just telling you from the outside looking in. You know what I'm saying? I'm born and raised in here, big Monarchs guy. I would look at Yolanda Griffith, I'd be like, oh. Anybody want to smoke with Yolanda? You asking for the wrong thing. I'm telling you, you don't want that. And that's how it looked on the court. It looked like, you were all about your business, and that's why we loved you here. You wasn't taking no mess. You was about your business. You weren't there to disrespect nobody. But if somebody wanted a problem, not only would you give them buckets, but we can see about it after the game too. That's how it felt on the outside looking in. That's how it felt.
To this day, I laugh about it because I'm just so used to playing European ball that everybody that I know back home in the States was like, yo, how you doing? Want to hang out? And I'm like, yo, they paying me big bucks to win. So I can't socialize like I would do back home. And then I always had in my mind, like, yo, you want to be friends and throw me off my game, but you about to throw elbows and bust me up right quick. So I don't know. It was just like my mindset was like, yo, this is me representing the Monarchs. I got to go out. I got to do my job and enjoy the moment. But at the same time, we was trying to win. I don't know. It's just like, it's hard to separate. Like when I pull up into Arco Arena and park my car and get out, it's game time. Mm-hmm. And that's just the mentality I had growing up. And it just was instilled in me that, time to take care of business. We can talk and socialize afterwards. If we still friends then, after I didn't bust you up, but after that, no, but it was like, I don't know. It's like, it's hard to separate it, but when you step on the court, it's business. Yeah. And then after that, we can party, have fun, hang out, cookouts, do whatever you want to do. But I got to do my job, and my job is to win games and perform. So
I like
that's
that.
what it was about.
Yeah.
I just tried to leave it on the court because at the end of the day, again, like you fellas, you doing what you're enjoying to do and you want to make sure you perform for your fans. That's just how I am. No regrets. Mm-hmm. No regrets whatsoever.
One of my favorite pictures from the 2005 WNBA championship was I was standing courtside and Tisha jumps in your arms and you're holding Tisha Pinachero like a child. And it's such a great image because you guys were the leaders of that team. And it's such a unique team, especially when you look at the league now and you look how star-studded it is. And you looked at that team there, it was like, we talk about this all the time. Until this very moment, you didn't get the respect that you deserved in that league. I still don't think Tisha gets the proper respect. It was basically a starless team made up of just like really, really good players. And to see you two embrace in that moment is always, it's always my favorite image from that game.
Okay, D, you want to repeat that again? Again, like you said.
That Tisha jumped.
Nameless superstars leading that team. Because to me, TP, over and beyond, one of the best point guards in this game. Magic Johnson, hands down. Kayla, one of the best three-point shooters. Nicole Powell, three-point shooter after she made her adjustment. You got twin Rebecca Brunson, who was like my baby little sister. You got Micah, who will lock you down defensively. You got Olympia Scott. Me and her, we was the old souls of the Sacramento team, but we used to, the highlight was me and her going one-on-one. You got Cass, like I can name, you got Chelsea, you got Haney. That team was special. Demaya Walker, that team was special. And like you said, to me, they put a special team together where there was not any egos. There was not anyone above the game. We formed a bond. We knew and trusted each other. And that was the most important thing. It didn't matter who we had to go up against. The only thing that mattered is we took care of business. We practiced hard. We challenged each other. We got in each other's face. It didn't matter. It was family. We trusted each other. And that's the number one thing. Like you said, the respect wasn't there. It's okay. I've been dealing with that my whole life, playing this game. My name, who I am, was not a household name. I'm a blue collar, south side of Chicago, long, lanky, skinny kid, no confidence. But I'm sitting here enjoying this moment with my boy D, hanging out, Casey. Like this is a moment in my life I'm gonna always cherish for the simple fact, my roller coaster, my journey, the Sacramento Monarchs, my family. This is for you all. It's not for me. It's for Sacramento Monarchs, the organization. They drafted me in '99, number 2. Thank you. I'm gonna take number 2. Take number 2. I appreciate that. My family, the sacrifices that they made for me to continue my dream. And I'm not looking back at anything. A friend of mine was like, this is your time. I was like, and like we talked earlier, overdue. Now God placed me in the right place right now for 2021 to get inducted into the Hall of Fame. I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I'm okay because so many women and men that got inducted before me paved the way. So I'm thankful for them. Like you got Dawn, you got Coop, Tina Thompson, Katie Smith. Me and Katie go way back. Like if you look at the thoroughbreds that did their work, yes, I'm an vet. I'm older, but I'm okay because you know how I roll, D. I don't really like the spotlight. I just wanted to play the game with no pressure. When I got drafted in '99, it was like the spotlight was on me. I was like, no, I got pissed off. They wanted to interview me so much. I was like, no. It is not Yolanda Griffith. It is the Sacramento Monarchs because there is no I in team. We are a team. We are a family. We're going to battle. And I think the biggest thing is just that roller coaster, that me losing my mind when I was 13 years old, the journey of having Candace, having Leisha. Like I went through so much. But I was determined to have a better outcome, do right by them. And like I said, none of this is possible. D, you roll with us from day one. Like there is no Monarchs without the fans. The fans, woo! What?
They still screaming for y'all to come back. And yo, KC, you think she's playing? Correct me if I'm wrong. 2006 went back to the finals. Yo is pissed because they're making her do like was it Cheryl Ford? They had to do this thing where they're like fighting over the trophy for the ESPN spot, and Yo is pissed off about it all day long.
I'm like, can I like lock in and focus? I'm about to battle with what's Karl Malone's daughter.
Yeah,
it's like solid.
Yeah.
And you got my butt, vet, older, bones cracking here and there, but no, it was just, I mean, the things that we had to do for our game, I wouldn't change anything. But to this day, without the fans, without the Monarchs, this would not be possible. This is a dream come true. You never really process it, because I was a kid growing up in Chicago. I just wanted to play ball. But I don't know if everybody understands. Softball was my first love, not basketball. Basketball was a hobby. Softball was my thing.
Okay.
I was cracking home runs left and right. So that was my position. That was my go-to. But trying out for the boys team in 8th grade, that gave me my confidence to blossom and do things that I thought wasn't possible. And so yeah, I'm going to enjoy this ride, have fun with it, and my phone is ringing off the hook. People that I haven't talked to in so many years. I'm like stranger, cobwebs. Let's build this relationship again. But I'm enjoying my life. I've played so many years of basketball. I broke down, messed up Achilles. Do I play? No, I don't even think about playing anymore. I don't miss it. But what I do miss, what I want to do, continue to do, is continue to grow this game. Continue to give the young ladies the knowledge and the experience that I had growing up, that you may have people that doubt you, may tell you that you're not as good as the other ones, but as long as you believe in yourself and understand your worth and what you can bring to the table. And that's why I think the 2005 championship was special, is because we didn't have the superstars. You had to pick people off of the Sacramento Monarchs. You just had to. It was either going to be Tisha, it was going to be me. Tisha was good cop, I was bad cop. You got K-Law, who did her thing. You got like the team. I would not trade it for anything in the world. That team was special. That's my little dog Smokey, who's
that's
my
okay.
in Sacramento. He's my homie. I can't do anything without Smokester. He travels and does everything with me. And is he a watchdog? Hell no. But no, but yeah, Sacramento.
He protecting you now, though. He protecting you now. Doorbell rang. That's all right. That's all right. That's what they do. That's okay.
Yolanda,
right.
Yolanda, I wanted to ask you, as I was, like I said, I was growing up, I was 17, 18 years old when you guys started to really hit your stride. And it was always a bit of irony, in my opinion, that the Monarchs mirrored the Kings in the way they looked, the way they played. You had Tisha and Jay Will. You had you and Chris Webber. But even like you talked about, not really superstars, but they played beautifully together. The Kings did, and the Monarchs. Was that something that you guys kind of noticed as well? I mean, obviously it wasn't planned. It was just kind of organic that these two teams are in the same city, having success and mirroring each other. Did you guys kind of see that the same way?
Absolutely. It's funny how, like, looking back, like, you got, man, Chris, who I just recently saw this weekend. You got a power forward and a point guard. And I've always been told that you have to surround your team with a strong point guard and an impact post player. And that's what the Kings did. And that's exactly what we had. They drafted Tisha before me. They drafted me in 99. We was a package. Where Tisha went, I went. When Tisha was going up for the a layup, I was right there. When I closed my eyes, I got popped in the head because Tisha was like, yo, you better be ready. It was just entertainment. It was just all we wanted to do was perform. All we wanted was an opportunity. And we was given an opportunity just like the Sacramento Kings. The Sacramento Kings was the front. They were the vision. They was everything for Sacramento. And then you have the Monarchs. And the Monarchs was a game and a team for the women. because when we look at this game now, it's the NBA, and everybody still only see the NBA. But when you have the Monarchs, you had to respect what we was doing. We was working twice as hard. We continue to have to prove ourselves, but we didn't have to prove ourselves to the Kings. They respected what we did. They came to our games. They wore our jerseys. They was there at the championship game. Like, it was just, we was family, from the Kings to the Maloofs to Jerry to everybody. They embraced us. And when I say you got Jay Will and Chris Webber, TP, Yolanda Griffith, but we had a team. That team was special. And TP and myself, we wouldn't have won it without the other players. But like I always say, it's never I and team. That team was special. Just like the Kings, they were special. We went to their games. We had the cowbells. It was crazy. It was just crazy. And the atmosphere, it just, you wanted to give, not 100%, not 110. You wanted to give 150% when you put that uniform on, because we represented Sacramento. We represented the fans. We represented the Kings, the Monarchs, the owners. We took pride, especially when we stepped on the court. So this, what else can you ask for?
How different is the league now compared to when you joined it in 1998? It feels like just a world of difference over these last 25 years.
Definitely, because the game has evolved. It's advanced. You have so many players that play at a high caliber level. And if you think about where the game was when I played, because the league started in 97, 98, I got drafted in 99. If you think about it, we were already at our peak. We were like getting a little bit, I wouldn't say towards the end of our career, but we was like already grinding just to play the game overseas. How many players played overseas before they even got a chance in the WNBA? So our bodies was like starting to do that wear and tear. Not a lot of players right now that's playing in this league experience double duty. We experience overseas WNBA, or coming in tail end of our career. So we're old. Our bodies are like,
how old were you when you joined the league?
What was that? 99? What was that? 27? 29? How old am I now?
The point is, you weren't fresh out of college.
No, I was not fresh out of college. I was like over in Europe playing. I was playing in Germany, played in Italy, and got a chance, got drafted by the ABL in 97. That folded, didn't happen. And it's funny because you had so many players in the ABL that didn't get a chance to get drafted in 99. They only took 30. I want to say 30. And we knew who those 30 players was going to be. It was only the top players in the ABL, but the ABL was so strong, so solid. And so the players now, oh man, athletic, put it on the floor, can shoot it. Not everybody back in the day can shoot it. You had a Ruthie, you know what I'm saying? You had a Cheryl, you had a Tina, like it was selective. But now this generation, you have so many players in the starting lineup. You have so many players coming off the bench that's so athletic. The game is so fast. I still can hang, but I'm not too much worried about it. But the game is so advanced. Thinking about where, like, we had numbers too. If you think about it, we had 3 assistant coaches, a head coach, 3 assistant coaches. We had 13 players. We had practice players. The numbers is not the same like it was when I was playing back in the day. But I just think the game has evolved to the point where you got players coming out of college that's ready. You didn't have that many back in the day when I played. Your experience came from playing over in Europe. Now you have college players, women coming out of college that's ready. Don't have to go overseas. They can play in the WNBA first, get a taste of it, and then go overseas. We had European, then WNBA. So it's kind of reversed a little bit, but I'm just excited. It's 25 years. Didn't think that was ever going to happen, especially when I was playing. I was like, is that phone going to happen? Only because I experienced the ABL.
Yeah.
Is this the day? Is this, so then after my first year, then after my second year, after my fifth year, after winning a championship, I was like, yo, we here. We're here to stay, and we're here to stay because they're putting the right people in the organizations.
Right.
That's looking out for women athletes, women players, just women overall. And that's what we needed. We need strong individuals speaking up on our behalf. We need the fans to continue to support us, but we absolutely need the women to understand that they have to continue this game and do it the right way, because you still have young players, the younger generation that have dreams, aspirations to be a WNBA player just as well. So the players that was there before me, I'm thankful. Me being a vet now, retired, I just tried to give back to the young players that played with me and the young players that was in this league, just to give them the knowledge and understanding that any given day this can be taken away. You just got to cherish it, enjoy it, and understand that it's a job. If you don't want to be fired, give 150%, but be passionate about what you're doing and have fun with it. Every once in a while, I smile, right, D?
Oh yeah, you do. Like I'm not going to tell people you're a big sweetheart. I don't want to break the image too much, but
man, don't be doing
yeah,
that.
I won't tell nobody. But I will tell you, I'm so damn happy for you, man. I'm so proud of you, and Kara is too. Kara's in France. I was trying to get her to do a run in here, but I think she already in bed.
Probably so.
She's over there with USA Basketball. Yeah.
That girl need her sleep.
Indeed, she does. Thanks, man. Thanks for coming on. And again, congratulations. We're so proud of you and so happy for you.
Appreciate it.
Yolanda, you got to come back. You got to come back. Come on now. We want you back here. You got to get you back out of here. We want you.
Definitely. Like I said, this is my retirement party. So what am I putting in the air? What? Get me back to Sac now.
Let's go. Let's get 33 up at the Golden One Center and keep it moving.
Yes.
What?
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Yo, give Candace and Alicia my love, man. And the new addition to the family. The new addition to the family.
She blocking people's face. She's long as all get out. Nori is when I tell you, she is a bundle of joy. She has Candace's personality from head to toe. She is amazing. Woo! It's a whirlwind.
You know, I love me some Candace, man. She was a blast to hang out with all those years. So
get on my nerves. I gotta get out.
Yo, you're the best, man. Thanks again for joining us. We appreciate it so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Enjoy. Good luck with everything. Appreciate you, fellas.
All right, yo. We'll talk to you again soon, love.
All right.
All right. Yo.